A very good evening and warm welcome to Dharma Television's Collective News. This is Srishti Khatki. Let's move on to today's headlines. Strictness in data collection and publication. Nepal's bilateral relations with China and India getting stronger. Discussion on the bill made to amend and unified law. Construction of 396 basic hospitals across the country. Demonstration by royalists in Kathmandu. Kathmandu listed third most polluted city in the world. Gold price increases again. 1,304 corona confirmed, 21 deaths on Tuesday. Trump's Twitter lost 1 million followers. Chinese unmanned spacecraft lands on the moon. United Nations chief calls for destruction of chemical weapons. Messi rests in Champions League. Here we go for news in detail. Discussion on the amendment proposal on Statistics Bill 2076 PS has ended in Legislative Management Committee. At a meeting held at Singadawar on Monday, National Assembly member Prakash Panga informed that amendment proposal on the bill was finalized. There were 75 amendments in the bill. The bill has been prepared to tighten data collection and publication. The bill stipulates that organization formed for statistical purposes must be registered. Provision has been made to obtain prior permission for data collection and to certify it before publication. The bill also stipulates that collected data should be published certified by National Statistics Office. Otherwise, a fine of up to Rs 40,000 or imprisonment for up to 1 year or both will be imposed. As per the bill, it has been proposed to set up a National Statistics Office instead of Central Statistics Department. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli's Foreign Affairs Advisor Dr. Rajan Bhattarai has clarified that Nepal's bilateral relations with both India and China are good and strong. Speaking in an interview organized by Reporters Club Nepal in Kathmandu on Monday, Dr. Bhattarai claimed that government had put relations with its neighbors at the forefront of countries and people's interests, and now Nepal's relation with India and China were moving in the right direction. Dr. Bhattarai said that Nepal has a long history of cooperation with India and stressed on the need to further deepen bilateral ties in the days to come. Stating that there is a problem of border dispute with India, Bhattarai said that present government has taken steps to resolve it. On another occasion, Bhattarai said that it was unfortunate that current situation was due to internal disputes within his party. In an interview, Congress leader Bhimsen Das Pradhan stressed on the need for Nepal to move ahead with both India and China to achieve maximum benefits. Congress leader Pradhan opined that government should be serious in preventing corona infection, which is a problem along with border. Pradhan said that dispute within party was for party's convention.
वास्तवमा अहिलेको भ्रमण भन्नुहुन्छ भने उहाँको एक किसिमको इन्ट्रोडक्टरी भ्रमण हो किनभने नयाँ परराष्ट्र सचिव भएपछि छिमेकी मुलुक भ्रमण गर्ने उहाँहरूको प्रचलन छ उहाँ बङ्गलादेश जानुभयो भुटान जानुभयो मतलब चाहिँ अब नेपाल आउनुभयो अलि समय लगाएर आउनुभयो उहाँ भएको जनवरीमा गत वर्ष जनवरी यही वर्षको जनवरीमा आउँदाखेरि अहिले 11 महिनापछि आउनुभयो हामीले त्योभन्दा अगाडि नै आएर वार्ता गरौँ भनेर हाम्रो प्रस्ताव थियो त्यो कुरा उहाँले ल्याउनु भएको थिएन तर अब ट्र्याकमा फर्किएको छ स्थिति ट्र्याकमा फर्केको छ र अब उहाँहरूले हाम्रो परराष्ट्र मन्त्री निम्ता दिएर जानुभएको छ जोइन्ट कमिसनको यो 2000 वार्षिक रूपमा हुनुपर्ने बैठकलाई जुन 2019 मा भएको 20 मा हुन सकेको थिएन यही 20 भित्रै मतलब चाहिँ परराष्ट्र मन्त्री स्तरीय जोइन्ट कमिसनको मिटिङ गर्ने भनेर निम्ता दिएर जानुभएको छ सायद अब केही दिनमा मिति तोकिन्छ र यही डिसेम्बर मोस्ट लाइकली अब मेरो बुझाइमा डिसेम्बर महिनाभित्र नै मतलब चाहिँ जोइन्ट कमिसनको बैठक बस्छ हाम्रो राष्ट्रिय हितलाई ध्यानमा राखेर राष्ट्रिय स्वार्थलाई ध्यानमा राखेर दुवै छिमेकीसँग कतै पनि नढल्किकन तर दुवैबाट फाइदा दिएर हाम्रो मुलुक र देशलाई अगाडि लाने कुरामा मलाई लाग्छ हाम्रो एक किसिमको राष्ट्रिय सहमति छैन भने पनि हामीले यो बाटोतर्फ राष्ट्रिय सहमति बनाउनु पर्छ सकिसकेका छौँ त्यसो भएको हुनाले हामी यही बाटोबाट निकास अब यही नै हो स्थायी कमिटी सचिवालय स्थायी कमिटी केन्द्रीय कमिटी हुँदै महाधिवेशनमा जाने हो महाधिवेशनबाट फैसला गर्ने हो हामीले महाधिवेशनको मिति गत माघमै तोकिसकेका छौँ चैत 25 देखि 29 भनेर त्यसको तयारीका काममा जति हुनुपर्थ्यो त्यो काम हुन सकेका छैन अब त्यसमा तीव्रता दिनुपर्छ र हामीले मतलब चाहिँ कमिटीगत हिसाबले त्यो बाटोबाट जानुपर्छ भन्ने नै अहिलेको निकास हो त्यो भन्दा दायाँ बायाँ बाटोबाट अर्को जानु भनेको यो बीचमा आएर मतलब चाहिँ नेतृत्व फेर्ने खोज्ने कुराहरू भनेका यी विग्रहका बाटा हुन्.
Committee on Public Administration and Good Governance under House of Representatives has discussed the bill to amend and consolidate law related to prisons. A meeting held at Singadawar on Monday discussed amendment to the bill. There were 24 amendments to the bill, both individually and collectively. With the change in political system in country, the bill has been brought with plan to create a study environment to ensure human rights of prisoners by transforming prisons into correctional facilities. Proposed bill stipulates health checkups for inmates, provision of hospitals and health posts in prisons, meeting rooms, protection of reproductive rights, skill-based or income-generating programs. During the meeting, Home Minister Ram Bahadur Thapa informed that the bill was introduced to coordinate between federal government and province government, as Constitution has provisions related to prisons and detention management and peace and security in the list of common rights of federation and provinces. The bill proposes to allow for the purpose of meeting as prescribed for the purpose of protecting reproductive rights of legal couples in prisons. The bill also covers the work, duties and rights of prison administration.
संशोधन यहाँ त्यसलाई मिलाएर गर्ने भन्ने कुरा आएको छ। त्यस्तै यो सङ्घ र प्रदेशको कारागार किन गर्नु पर्यो, एउटै गर्नु या त सङ्घले गर्नु पर्यो या प्रदेशतिर गर्नु पर्यो भन्ने विषयमा पनि गृह सचिवजीले स्पष्ट पारिसक्नु भएको छ। कानुनी दृष्टिकोणले पनि यो गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता आयो। अब हामीले अब या सङ्घ या त प्रदेशमै गर्ने एकातिर गर्ने हो भने अब हामीले कानुन संशोधन गर्नुपर्ने होला। त्यसकारण अब यहाँ जे आएको छ अब ठिकै आएको छ भन्ने लाग्छ। अब प्रदेशमा व्यवस्थापनको दृष्टिकोणले प्रदेश कारागार को चाहिँ व्यवस्था यहाँ गरिएको हो। यो एक ढङ्गले चाहिँ कामको बाँडफाँड चाहिँ यहाँ गरिएको हो। हाम्रो कानुनी व्यवस्था अनुसार चाहिँ अब यहाँ हाम्रो एकात्मक छ, तर अब यहाँ राजनीतिक हिसाब किताबले अब हामीले चाहिँ सङ्घात्मक प्रणाली अपनाएको यहाँ एउटा कन्ट्राडिक्सन छ। त्यस कारणले त्यो हिसाब किताबले पनि यसलाई मिलाउने ढङ्गले नै यो विधेयक आएको हो कि यहाँ अब सङ्घीयताको पनि यहाँ होस् र फेरि यता जो न्याय व्यवस्था हाम्रो चाहिँ अलिक एकात्मक भएको हुनाले यसलाई पनि सम्बोधन गर्ने ढङ्गले चाहिँ अब यो विधेयक आएको छ भन्ने लाग्छ। यसलाई यसरी नै लिएर जानु पर्ला जस्तो लाग्छ।
Government has started construction of 396 basic hospitals across the country. Ministry of Health and Population has started construction of 396 basic hospitals with 5, 10 and 15 beds covering 753 local levels in 7 provinces. Foundation stone of 15-bed hospital has been laid in Bajravarai under Godavari municipality of Lalitpur on Monday. Finance Minister Vishnu Paudel laid the foundation stone of Bajravari Chapagaon Hospital. On the occasion, Minister Paudel said that hospitals were being constructed across the country to guarantee basic health rights of people. Finance Minister Paudel informed that construction of hospital has been started based on the demands and needs of local level. Minister Paudel also clarified that there will be no shortage of budget in hospitals to be built across the country. As of Monday, foundation stone of more than 3 buildings has been laid. Finance Minister Paudel informed that construction of hospitals will be started in other places soon by resolving technical problems. Similarly, Minister Paudel claimed that current government will work smoothly for 5 years as it is a referendum government. According to government's plan, there will be 86 basic hospitals in province number 1, 53 in province number 2, 51 in province 3, 53 in province 4, 57 in province 5, 42 in province 6 and 54 in province number 7. Total budget for construction of hospital building, which is targeted to be completed within this fiscal year, is Rs 58 billion.
गुणस्तर सुनिश्चित हुने गरिकन र अहिलेको आवश्यकतालाई पूरा गर्ने त्यस प्रकारको भवनको रूपमा यो रहनेछ भनेर म अपेक्षा गर्न चाहन्छु। खास गरी निर्माणका सन्दर्भमा तीनटा पक्षमा हामीले ध्यान दिनुपर्छ। प्रक्षेपित लागतमा निर्माण गर्न सकियोस्, गुणस्तरीय रूपमा निर्माण गर्न सकियोस्, निर्धारित समय वा सोभन्दा अगावै निर्माण गर्न सकियोस्। यस हिसाबले यहाँले ध्यान दिनुहुनेछ भनेर म अपेक्षा गर्न चाहन्छु। र म यो भन्न चाहन्छु, यो अस्पताल 15 शय्याको अस्पताल निर्माण गर्नका लागि गोदावरी नगरपालिकालाई बजेटको अभाव हुने छैन। यस हिसाबले आज मात्रै देशका 396 पालिकाहरूमा एकसाथ हामीले भवन यो अस्पताल 5 शय्या, 10 शय्या र 15 शय्याका पालिका स्तरका आधारभूत अस्पतालहरूको शिलान्यास गर्ने कार्यक्रम तय गरेका थियौँ। मेरो जानकारीमा अहिलेसम्म जानकारीमा आएअनुसार 300 भन्दा बेसी पालिकाहरूमा शिलान्यासको कार्यक्रम गरी सम्पन्न भएका छन्। केही पालिकामा केही प्राविधिक कठिनाइका कारणले सायद आज शिलान्यास सम्पन्न हुन बाँकी रहन्छ होला। ती ठाउँहरूमा पनि छिटोभन्दा छिटो त्यहाँ रहेका प्राविधिक समस्यालाई समाधान गरेर एकाध हप्ताभित्र ती सबै अस्पतालहरू आधारभूत अस्पतालहरूको शिलान्यास सम्पन्न हुनेछ। यस रूपमा अधिकारलाई मौलिक अधिकारको रूपमा परिभाषित गरेको छ। त्यो नागरिकहरूको बाँच्ने हकलाई, यो मौलिक हकलाई सहज ढङ्गले उपभोग गर्न सक्ने, जनताको स्वास्थ्यको सुरक्षा, स्वास्थ्यको सुनिश्चित गर्ने, स्वस्थ जीवनको सुनिश्चित गर्ने यस अभियानमा आज थालिएको यो आज सम्पन्न हुन गइरहेको यो राष्ट्रव्यापी अभियानले एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण योगदान गर्छ भन्ने मलाई लाग्दछ।
Royalists have protested demanding the restoration of monarchy. They have demonstrated their strength in major cities including Biratnagar, Nepalganj, Dangari and Janakpur. Earlier on October 20, former King Gyanendra Shah had given a written message raising serious questions about the role of the parties. That was understood as a call for royalists to be active. Since then, demonstrations have continued in major cities across the country.
सनातन हिन्दू राज्य कायम गर राष्ट्रिय एकता जिन्दाबाद जिन्दाबाद
साथीहरु सबै आइरहेछ एकछिन आदनको ढुङ्गो ढाडाको साथीहरु पनि सबै आइरहेछ।
अहिले देशमा जुन किसिमको अन्याय अत्याचार दुराचार भ्रष्टाचार भएको छ अब यसबाट देश यो दलदलबाट देशलाई चाहिँ मुक्त गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ हाम्रो पनि ठम्याइरह्यो र त्यही कारणले आज जुन यो विशाल कार्यक्रमको चाहिँ आयोजना भएको छ त्यो कार्यक्रममा हाम्रो तर्फबाट म चाहिँ अहिले सुरक्षा राष्ट्र रक्षा अभियानको चाहिँ अभियन्ता पनि हो। त्यस कारणले अहिले चाहिँ अब सबैको एउटै साथ एउटै सहयोग भएर अब अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने हिसाबमा अहिले हामी पनि यहाँ आएका छौँ।
Nepal's Kathmandu Valley is the third most polluted city in the world. United States Air Quality Index reads at least on Monday. There is a constant concern about pollution levels around the world, but no concrete steps have been taken for this. Indian capital Delhi is the second most polluted city in the world, whereas Lahore, Pakistan is the first polluted city. Gold price has risen by Rs 500 per tola in market today. Hallmark gold increased by Rs 500 per tola as compared to Tuesday and traded at Rs 91,000. Similarly, silver has been traded at Rs 1,185 per tola today. Silver was traded at Rs 1,155 per tola on Tuesday. Silver has been increased by Rs 30 per tola. With arrival of wedding season, gold price is increasing rigorously. According to Ministry of Health, corona has been confirmed in 1,304 people, including 501 women and 803 men during tests conducted in different parts of the country. Similarly, corona infection has been confirmed in 530 more people in Kathmandu Valley. Of them, 240 are women and 290 are men. Along with this, number of corona-infected people in Nepal has reached 234,756. Similarly, 21 more people have died due to corona, and altogether 1,529 people have died due to corona infection. Similarly, another 2,073 people have been discharged. So far, 2,16,594 infected people have been cured in Nepal. At present, there are 16,636 people in isolation and 616 people are in quarantine. So far, 1.746 million PCRs have been performed in Nepal. Outcome of the US presidential election is still being debated. President Donald Trump is not ready to leave the White House. Meanwhile, number of followers of Donald Trump's tweets has dropped to 100,000 since he lost the presidential election. Similarly, number of followers on Biden's Twitter is increasing. Following Trump's speech and public remarks, followers have been declining since 2015. Chinese government announced on Wednesday that Chinese spacecraft has successfully landed on the moon. Unmanned spacecraft will return to Earth after collecting some rocks from the moon. Spacecraft named Chang'e 5 landed on the moon at 11 p.m. on Tuesday, according to Chinese National Space Administration. Space Administration has also released photos of it landing on the moon. Chinese Space Agency says spacecraft has collected samples of rocks on the moon. Spacecraft successfully hosted its solar panels as it landed on the moon, providing spacecraft with the energy it needed. Launched on November 24th from China's Hainan province, spacecraft is an ambitious project in Chinese space program. China is currently launching a spacecraft to explore Mars. China plans to land an unmanned spacecraft on the moon very soon. This time, spacecraft will stay on the surface of the moon for 2 days and collect 2 kg of rocks and other substances from there. Spacecraft will land in northern China in mid-December. Meanwhile, US and Russian space program officials have congratulated China on its success. Last time a stone was brought to Earth from Moon was in 1976 by a Soviet space mission. United States astronauts brought 382 kilograms of rock from Moon to Earth between 1969 and 1972. Study and analysis of these stones continues to this day as well. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on the international community to end its use of chemical weapons. Antonio urged everyone on Monday to make world chemical-free. Publishing a message on the occasion of Chemical Weapons Victims Memorial Day, Antonio claimed that its use was never, anywhere, or under any circumstances. Antonio also reminded that use of chemical weapons violates international law. Antonio also stressed that use of chemical weapons should never be taken lightly. The UN chief made it clear that use of chemical weapons was unacceptable. Antonio also drew the attention of all to moral responsibility of the world community towards the victims of chemical weapons. Antonio expressed sympathy for the victims through the message. Spanish football club Barcelona have rested their 3 star players in Wednesday's Champions League. The club will not play Lionel Messi, Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Philippe Coutinho in the game and Ferrero Waldner. Head coach Ronald Koeman has decided not to play all 3 key players. Barcelona in Group G have already qualified for the last 16 of Champions League. Winning 4 games, Messi was also left out of previous round's game against Dynamo Kiev. Midfielder Frankie de Jong was also rested for the game in Kiev. In the group, Barcelona is 3 points ahead of Juventus. Final game of the group stage is being played between Barcelona and Juventus at Camp Nou. Other players will be absent from Wednesday's game due to injuries. According to the club, Gerard Piqué, Ansu Fati, Sergi Roberto and Samuel Amity are injured. This is all for now. We'll be back with more news and updates. Till then, keep watching Dharma Television. May all the sentient beings be at peace. Stay safe.